have space to talk at this point, legitimately.
So this is another example of people disagree with you, so they're going to disagree with reality. You can be Jamaican and American because you could be second generation, or you could have your citizenship as an immigrant. So ICE don't have anything to do with you. You're talking about people who just came over here who are having issues with ICE. So again, like the lady just said, you can be against ICE like a lot of non-white Hispanics are, and you can be anti-black as hell like a lot of people in the non-white Hispanic are. So if that is incorrect, you're going to have to show us where that's incorrect.
Okay, and then Yen, do you want to respond? I know Bree, you want to speak up, so I'll let you respond after her. But Yen, you want to respond?
Yeah, so Keith Porter, let me get more information about him, but if you guys know, you know, he was a Black American man who was unalived by an off-duty ICE agent, who has not been to jail yet. I'll get more information about that as well. There have been also other Black American people who have been kidnapped by ICE and have been said to be Haitians. They are not Haitian. They are Black American descent. So this happens to all different people. It has also happened to white American people as well. It can happen to anyone that ICE wants to target, and they're going after primarily Black people and women and children.
So again,
And that's factually correct.
y'all love to use exceptions to the rule to disappoint the rule. The vast majority of people that ICE has kidnapped and deported and imprisoned are not American citizens. They are immigrants. The United States has not rounded up hundreds of thousands. They have not rounded up millions of American citizens and deported them anywhere. When you have to make the exception the rule, you don't really have an argument.
Well, they're not deporting no one. They have them in
Right, they're literally. I'm so sorry, Brianna, but like they're literally keeping it. I'll pull up all these articles.
So people have not been deported. So wait a minute. You telling me people have not been deported out the U.S.?
Let me just finish this. There's a white man who's literally in jail right now, and he admitted himself that they would keep them there. These people in the detainees in these facilities, right? And he admitted himself that in order for her to see her daughter, he'd have to R-word her. I'll pull that up right now. But they are keeping these people there, and they are. Who cares?
I don't know.
That's what I'm talking about.
Just to clarify, they're saying America does not deport people, right? That's their stance.
We didn't say they don't. We said they didn't.
Okay, so what were you responding to when I said they did?
They're not deporting everybody.
They didn't deport them,
ma'am, I said they deport people, did I not? And a lot of the people they deport are people they round up from ICE, correct? See how y'all just disagree because you don't like the person who said something? So you disagree with a fact just to disagree?
No one cares about you. Like, but we don't like your statements because they're untrue. No one cares about you personally.
Okay, so are y'all gonna admit?
Like your statements because
so are y'all gonna admit that y'all were wrong?
No, you're wrong. I just pulled up.
So what was I wrong about?
2 stories. You haven't pulled up any
sources. Deported. They haven't been deported.
Thank you.
Who hasn't been deported?
I can pull up sources.
Who hasn't been deported?
They're still on American soil.
You have no sources to what you're saying.
About? They're getting the children pregnant.
Okay.
You are talking about currently. I said hundreds of thousands.
They are getting the children pregnant.
Man, y'all don't listen.
The last person you were just talking about, what was their race?
Y'all don't listen.
I think this is a fully black. Well, I haven't introduced Pika yet, but I think this is a fully black panel right now. Just to answer your question real quick. Also, I understand because, and I did say I was going to give it over to you, Brianna, but I did let Maceo kind of respond to Yen. I do want to keep it an A-B conversation.
Okay, but that's not
between Yen and Maceo.
That's not what I asked. I said, what was the race of the person she just brought up?
Oh, the race of the person that I have no idea what that last person.
I'm finding the article.
So I could have a white man.
No. I said a white man was just arrested. He was a white ICE agent. I'm going to find the race right now in a second. But I believe she was an indigenous woman. And that cements my statement even more.
But that has, no, it doesn't, because the topic says you cannot be anti-ICE and be anti-black. So we have to you would have to use the intersectionality
No,
of black.
I think Thorne, that's why I need Thorne to come here, because I think Thorne is saying morally you cannot do that. I think conceptually they're saying that you can, but morally you can't.
Okay, so this is CNN. In the first year of President Donald Trump's second term, the architect of his immigration agenda had overseen a deportation machine that, according to the Department of Homeland Security, has expelled more than 675,000 undocumented immigrants from the country. Y'all disagree with people just because you don't like what they say. Y'all sat up here and said this is not going on. So I'm going to ask again.
What's put on paper is not
Excuse me. Again, I'm going to need somebody to explain where I was wrong when the Homeland, or rather the Department of Homeland Security says I'm right.
Okay, yeah, would you like to respond?
Are we serious? Like, this administration is corrupt. The Trump administration has always
Which
lied.
is irrelevant to what I said.
Let me finish my point. So he won't let up. He wants to whine and complain and bitch and moan about someone cutting him off. He's going to cut off other people. Okay, cool. Like I said, the Trump administration has literally lied this whole time. They just said that they're not going to go to war. They're going to stop war with Iraq. They're still attacking Iran. So like they lie all the time. Like I said, I'm going to find my sources, but what's on paper by Doge, by ICE, that means nothing to
you struggling to find an argument against what I said. Again,
no, you keep cutting me off.
No,
you keep cutting me off.
I'm trying to help you.
The argument is that those are lies.
Okay, so
the argument that people
prove that it's a lie. Then prove that the government didn't deport those people.
I'm literally telling you, I'm gathering my sources.
It only took me a second, but go ahead.
Yeah, it's going to take you a second to find those, because that's what the Trump administration is pushing right now, currently. So yeah, you're not going to find what I'm finding automatically. You're not. But
Sam, was my argument that the Trump administration was not corrupt?
No. I mean, here you are believing everything they're saying like it's not.
But my argument was a lot of these people are being deported. Their argument is, no, they're not.
And my argument is, no, I never said that. See, here you are
there goes the gaslighting. So what was the contention then?
I said they are all not.
You and the person above me.
Yes, you're saying they're all not being deported.
Did I say? I said they're deporting hundreds of thousands of millions of people. That's what I said.
Yeah. Wait, Macy, restate what you said, and then Yen, I want you to respond, because we both talk at the same time.
Did I clearly say?
I'm sorry, I keep with you, Brianna, but I just want to keep it as much as I can. It's two people conversation. What were you saying?
What I clearly said was verbatim: hundreds of thousands and millions of people are deported. That was the point I made. I didn't say every single immigrant. I didn't say every single person that ICE rounds up is deported. I said hundreds of thousands, and if you add up the years, it'll be millions. That's what I said. And the point I was making is a large majority of those people are immigrants. They are not citizens of the United States. So to use the argument that in a few isolated cases, they tried to, or they did arrest a citizen doesn't disprove what I'm saying. That's how we got here. That's the reality. And they're disagreeing with that just because they want to disagree at this point. Because the data is not on their side.
No, I didn't disagree with what you said fully. I just was saying that part. When you said it, I was just trying to say not all. I didn't disagree fully.
And tell me what the point of you saying that was when I didn't say all.
You're framing. It's your framing. So you even stating that. First of all, I don't think anybody should be fucking deported. Let me just state that. I don't think anybody should be deported, for one. Two, them deporting people means nothing. Them deporting people is actually more of a burden on us and our tax dollars. It's not benefiting anybody. They're deporting people who aren't doing shit to this fucking country. If they really want to deport people, they need to deport these white men who are harming children and draining all these resources. That's what they need to do.
We waiting on that source to say that the Department of Justice is
right now. I'm putting the picture up right now. Relax.
Okay.
But and the thing is, I can't speak for the host. I can't speak for Thorne. But when we were making this, because I know I think one passing comment was like, oh, that it might be kind of irrelevant. It's just to, I believe that last statement is just to further along the line of questioning that's already up there. So does black and brown unity exist? I think overwhelmingly most of the
Black
panel, I
unity
think everybody on the
doesn't
panel said no. Wait,
Black unity doesn't exist because you have people who are so caught in their bigotry,
Black
like
unity
Maseo,
definitely exists.
people who are so caught in their bigotry that will never have any unity. But yes, this is just one case, and they're finding more. A lot of these cases, they're not going to find them, right? Because ICE is so fucking corrupt. The cops are also in line with ICE.
How
So
is
they're
this
not going to. They're
disproving
not.
what I said
These
though?
people are not going. I'm not. I'm not this. Wait. Whoa. What you said. There's partial truth to what you said, and what I'm saying is that I don't agree with that.
So again, you said you were pulling a source to disprove what I said though.
No, I never said that. I'm pulling up a
Fem,
source.
am I tripping, Fem?
My point is that the cruelty that you guys are allowing for other demographics will come onto you. They're literally trying to get rid of birthright citizenship right now.
No, they're
So
not. They're
okay,
trying to get rid of naturalized
but
citizenship.
who's
No, they're
naturalized
not.
citizen. Thank you, Brianna.
Fem,
So
am I tripping, or did they
hold
not
on,
say they
hold
were
on.
going to
that
bring?
can affect us as Black American people.
Hey.
No, it can't.
Did they?
Hold on.
Did they
Hold
not
on.
say
We're
that
not
they were going to
naturalized
bring a
It's already
source?
affected Keith Porter.
What can I say? We're not naturalized citizens.
So-
We're birthright citizens. It doesn't affect us.
Okay.
They get rid of birthright citizenship, that will affect us.
Hold on, guys. Thank you, please. And so what I want to clarify, I do understand you both are trying to prove y'all own points. I do want to. I'm not sure if what Yen was saying is more specifically to disprove Maceo, but I'm honestly
Call it what it is,
I'm
Fem.
lost to the sauce.
Call it what it is.
Can I say just this one thing? They will have to get rid of the entire 14th Amendment for it to affect Black Americans.
That's definitely true. But right now, what I'm saying, babe, anything can happen.
You said
You know what might
that the
happen.
numbers were a lie, and you had a source to disprove it.
No, I never said numbers were a lie.
Fem, am I tripping, or did they not say that?
I never said the numbers were a lie. What I'm saying is they are not deporting all these people.
Fem,
That's what I said.
did they not?
I said
Did they not say that those
deporting all
numbers
these
were a lie?
people. I never said numbers were lied. I never said that. I said they're not deporting all these people.
I am so glad I'm just recording.
I said that ICE can tweak numbers, and what they're saying, it may not always be factually true. And ICE has lied several times. So I'm not going to believe those numbers.
So, Fem, who? Oh, okay. So, did they not say that the numbers I just read off were a lie, and they had a source to disprove it?
No, I did not say that I had a source.
I'm asking Fem a question.
I may have yeah. Don't respond. I have a faulty memory, but I do.
Okay, y'all got it, man. I'm glad.
No,
this
I'm
is
sorry,
recorded.
Maceo. I'm not. Hold on, yet. Do not respond. Do not respond. Please. I'm not gonna lie. I have a faulty memory, and I do understand that there's contention between what you're saying and what Yen is saying. You have a stat, and then obviously because of the current administration, Yen is. I look. I'm not gonna lie. If what you brought up, Yen, and you need to, like, I want to hear this question from you. Were you bringing up something to essentially disprove what he was bringing up? That's my question. Because now you're saying that you weren't, and he's saying that there was a statement earlier that was saying that you did, that you were trying to.
I mean, everybody on the stage.
Because I understand you. Oh, sorry. But I understand you both are trying to make y'all's points, but
you do me a favor. I'm gonna drop and let me back up my audio.
Okay. Yeah. No, but legitimately speaking, what's it called? I'm sorry. I am only human, and I'm sorry, Maceo. I really am. But like, I know you're trying to prove what you're proving, and you easily brought up that source. And I don't know what that source is from. I don't know what it looked like, but it didn't look like I didn't hear Gov. I didn't hear EDU. I didn't hear.
It's CNN, and it's coming from the Department of Homeland Security. If that's not credible enough for you, I don't know what to tell you.
Facts. But I absolutely understand what you're saying. Hold on. Yeah, let me let it back up. But and so you're making your point. Maceo, I don't hear anything that's like honestly wrong with what you said. I mean, you said that the only thing I have any and that's not even contention. I was just saying, you were saying that, and be anti-black. I think you just said, it's a little bit irrelevant, and it's the host prompt. It's I think.
I mean, I'm just saying they don't correlate. They don't correlate. Because even if you want to talk about, these anti-black Hispanic people, they aren't doing it simply based on xenophobia. No, they don't like black Africans. They don't like African Americans. They don't like African Caribbean people either.
Okay, I don't disagree with what you said.
My point is more so on a moral and conceptual basis. I think for what Lauren is saying, they're saying conceptually, right? Like, no, I think they're saying more so like conceptually you can be anti-ice, anti-black. Because I know black people who are anti-ice and are still anti-black. But I think morally they're saying you probably not. Yeah. But what I'm saying, that's fine. They put up those stats. I do not agree with those. I do not think that it's morally right to be deporting these people who are not doing anything wrong. And it's not just affecting non-black Hispanic people. It's affecting black Hispanic people as well. And black immigrant people. That's my point. And I'm saying that what the cruelty and the apathy that we're giving out to other demographics will be turned on to us by the state.
People need to go back and go read.
And that's historically proven.
People need to go. People need to go back and read Peter Kirsanow and other esteemed professors' research paper when they went and talked to the United States Senate about how illegal immigration has negatively impacted the black community going back to the 60s, and how the lack of job opportunities for black Americans has only exacerbated due to illegal immigration, on top of the racism, on top of the misandry, I can never pronounce that. Y'all know what I'm saying.
Misandry, yeah.
All of that mean stuff. Noir, misandry noir, whatever it's called. I can't.
Misogyny noir. Misogyny noir. Yeah.
But the problem is, so-called progressives have convinced black people that no, this is good. This is good for the country because they're working jobs that you won't work, which is inherently anti-black, because you're saying black people are lazy. No, if you give black people a livable wage, they will be working agriculture. They will do construction. They will do all of these same jobs. All of them for a livable wage. What they're not going to do is do these jobs for $3, $4, $5, $6, $7 and be struggling.
Yeah, it's not about the job, it's about the pay.
What? You don't know these people? They are struggling. Stats prove that as well. The white ones aren't because they're white.
Would you work a job right now for $8?
The ones who are not white, the Hispanic people who are black and who look like us, the black immigrant people, they are struggling like us as well.
Would you work for $8 an hour right now?
Let me just say this. A lot of those black immigrant people that come from Africa already came from wealth. So, of course, they're going to come over here and prosper. They have money to put into America, so America's going to put money back into them. That's how capitalism goes.
What job would you do under the minimum wage right now?
What do you mean? I have a 9 to 5. I'm not telling you my job. I have a 9 to 5. I work with other
What my question to you is, what job would you do that pays you under your state minimum wage?
I would have to do to survive.
Something I don't think they're paying. Part of this doesn't make sense to me. You said that they're paying people less to do a certain job. I don't think that the amount of pay, like if you're a U.S. citizen, they're not going to offer you $12 an hour. These big billionaires offer undocumented people lower payment on purpose because they know they can. These people are undocumented. They can't come after me in court because of employee rights. I don't think
you disagreed and then agreed with it.
No, undocumented people cannot go after someone paying them less. That's why these big corporations pay them less being undocumented. They are not gonna pay. If I go as a black person, if I go apply for that job, I'm gonna get $16.90 though, because that's minimum wage in California, and I'm a documented person, and they can't underpay me because I'm gonna sue them.
So what are you disagreeing with? That is my point.
That's his point.
Okay. No, I'm just clarifying
Oh
at
my
that point
God.
then, because I just wanted to make sure it didn't sound.
Everybody understood what I was saying.
Except me. Sorry.
That's a you problem.
I just said except me. Sorry. Fuck you.
Y'all. There's somebody new on the panel. They want to edit him. I'm going to let them edit the conversation. PSA. I'm gonna say this again, because I'm gonna have to go back into work, and I'm not gonna lie to you. Oh my God. Like, it's not soon, but I'm just letting y'all know. I hope Thorn can hear me, because we gonna need that other mod come back, because this is crazy. But PSA, the add-ons have got to stop. I understand. This is a I can't. Coco?
And this is Thorn's main page. We can't cuss over here.
True. Yeah. Yeah. And I understand. I mean, as a mod, I literally struggle with this shit. I literally struggle with it myself.
Because I already said that. I already said I was confused. I already said I'm clear.
It's okay. Yeah. Okay. It's gone. It's over now. It's done with. We're all on the same page. Coco?
The moment has passed.
Yes. Age, race. Then you can go to the prompt.
All right, 38. I guess I would say Black American, Caribbean American, daddy from the South, mama from the islands. Do we have unity? Absolutely not. Between Black and brown people. The reason why I said we do not have unity at all, living as a Black woman living in New York, Washington Heights. I know people always assume that, oh yeah, New York is a melting pot. Everyone gets along. And the Black and brown people. No, I get called N-word, monkey by white passing Hispanics. And then when things happen to them, they're like, hey, can you protest with us? Can you march with us? And it's just like, you trying to get closer to white men, and then now you need my help? It's kind of disheartening. Especially, I know Shorty, ain't she a cop? And didn't she get in trouble, get terminated for saying the N-word? Exactly. So, here's my thing. We're not unified, especially back in some of their countries. They are under, white supremacy within their own. So when they come here, they tend to treat Black people a certain way. And it's unfortunate. Like in Dominican Republic, I've seen it when I went and got my body done. Yes, I'm telling my business. I saw how they treat the differences of the nurses. The nurses who look like me, who was my skin complexion, worked the overnight shift. And the ones in the daytime, they look, a lighter complexion. And guess what? They couldn't do no work at all. They barely knew English. They couldn't do anything. But because the recovery house put them at the forefront, because it was a look and image they wanted and make it seem welcoming, instead of having the Black people who are from Dominican Republic, who are, yes, that's extreme colorism. And colorism tends to change into racism, especially when it comes down to a lot of the Dominicans out here. All right, I've been lined up with cops, with those said Dominicans who will sit there and call me a monkey and act like the cops ain't stopping all of us. They ain't asked us to speak first. They look straight at our skin color. Mm-hmm. So when I want to believe that, Black and brown are we together. It started off with the first time I saw that whole Black and brown was during Pride Month, when they started adding it to the flag. And I said to myself, the white gays do not like the Black gays, and we do not party with each other. Okay, we wouldn't even have a lot of gay houses if it wasn't even a separation. But that's another topic. So when I see this Black and brown rhetoric going on, I'd be like, pay your dust. That's just me. Oh man.